So is it important to you to know your ingredients? Well, today we are doing a completely allergy-free cheesecake. So let's take a look at some of the ingredients that we're using. So to start off with, we're going to be making a really simple base, which is a combination of oats, some dates, and a little bit of coconut oil. And then for our cheesecake, we are going to be using, of course, our spread product here. So if you've seen in some of my other videos, the spread product is a combination of potato protein and potato modified starch. So that's going to give us that really creamy textures, as you would think of like cream cheeses and cheesecakes. We also have, again, some coconut oil. I'm using a de-scented coconut oil. We also have over here some water and coconut cream. For the cheesy flavor, I'm just using some nutritional yeast flakes. And for flavor, I've got a little bit of lemon juice, some lemon zest, and of course some blueberries for our blueberry stripes, our blue stripes. We're going to be using some agave to sweeten our cheesecake today. I've got some vanilla bean seeds. You could just use vanilla essence if you wanted to. Over here we have some emulsifiers, so we have some guaga, a little bit of salt, we have a tiny bit of baking soda. Okay, so now we're going to start off making our crust. So I've got my oats over here, a little bit of coconut oil, and I've got some dates here. I'm using some baking dates, so I've just soaked them in a little bit of hot water. So I'm just going to take some of that water off. So we're going to give this a blend and then press that into our baking pan. Okay, so now that's blended up, we're going to pop this into our baking pan. So I've just put in some baking paper, or some parchment paper. So I've pressed all my oat and date crust in the bottom there. So I'm just going to pop this into the refrigerator while we cook the base up. So now we're going to put all our ingredients for a cheesecake except for our blueberries, and then we're going to be blending this up for 3 minutes. Let's blend this up for 3 minutes because we want to make sure that the potato protein and the potato starch are nice and hydrated. So now that we have our mixture nice and hydrated, we're going to be putting this into a heavy base saucepan, and we need to bring the temperature up to 72 degrees whilst stirring. So while this is heating up, I can give you some ideas of how you can flavor this. You can get some great freeze-dried powders online, which is a great way to flavor it. So anything from some beautiful colors like the potato powder or raspberry. You could even use matcha. You could use melted chocolate, cacao, carob. Lots of different ideas. You could even use activated charcoal. You could do a black and white zebra cheesecake. Oh, we're getting some bubble action. Oh, we've got 71, 72, there we go. All right, so we can take this off. So I'm just gonna cool this mixture slightly. So I've just got a bowl of some ice water. You could just leave it out if you wanted to. We still want it to be warm, but I just don't want it to be so boiling hot. I don't want to burn myself. And also the fruits are going to have a much better flavor if we have a cooler mixture as well. Okay, so now that my mixture is just warm now, I'm just going to take half of it and pop it in a blender here with some of those blueberries, so we get half of our mixture a really nice, beautiful blue color. And I might save a few to decorate the top. So like I did with the other half, with the vanilla one, I'm gonna put the blueberry one in this other little squeeze bottle here. Okay, so now that we have our 2 different flavors, I still have a little bit of extra of these so we can keep refilling the bottles. We're gonna be alternating. So I'm gonna start off with my vanilla. And you just give it a little bit of a tap as you go. Okay, so let's put some of those blueberries on there as well. So this is almost a third of the price of what it would cost for a traditional raw cashew-based cheesecake. So I'm gonna pop this into the refrigerator. I'm gonna put some cling wrap over the top. That'll go into the refrigerator overnight, and tomorrow we can have a look and slice it so we can see all of those beautiful layers that we created. See you tomorrow. Okay, let's cut it. Oh, I'm actually going to try this because what's even more important is to make sure that you share this. So behind the camera, I've got Manuel, so he's going to do the taste test.
All right, so what is this time? What am I eating?
It's blueberry cheesecake, allergy free.
Looks like a zebra as you call it. Let's try this. What product does this use?
It's a spread.
Spread product. That's really good. It's really, really good. It tastes just like cheesecake. It used to be my favorite. Thanks. Bye.